Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dreadlocks. I'm Gunther the Great, and today we're going over the highly anticipated, highly requested NLE Choppa on the Dreadlock review. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys are new. If you're a fan of him or if you're a fan of Dreadlocks or you're trying to start Dreadlocks, make sure to subscribe. And before we get into the video, make sure to comment down below who you guys want to see next on the channel, and also comment down below how you started your Dreadlocks and how you plan on starting if you don't have them already. But you guys, NLE Choppa has a really interesting set of dreads. They look like freeforms, but they're actually not. A lot of people think that they are freeform dreadlocks, but I'm about to explain some things to you that will help you if you want to get your dreadlocks to look like his, or if you're starting dreadlocks and you want to start them out like he did. Now, looking at his hair, it looks like it is freeform, and you could call this hairstyle, I guess, semi-freeform, and we'll label semi-freeform as anything that doesn't have the dreadlocks maintained all the way down to the root, which that's kind of how his hair is. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the simple trick and the fact on how to get your dreads like him. The best way to tell how someone got their dreadlocks is look at their hair type. And looking at someone's hair type kind of narrows down how they got their dreadlocks. And so looking at yourself as your hair type, it narrows down what method you should choose in order to get your dreads. So with NLE Choppa, his hair type is most likely a 4B, maybe a 4A or somewhere in there. So that narrows it down on what methods he could choose. Now, what I mean by that, he's not going to be using twist and rip. He's not going to be using, interlocking or anything like that. That is more on the straighter curl pattern. That eliminates all that, even though there are more options with the tighter curl patterns. But here it is, guys. The way to get your dreadlocks like NLE Choppa is to do Bantu knots. Now, what are Bantu knots? They're literally just twisting your hair and keep on twisting. It's like twisting with gel, but you're twisting it all the way down until it turns into like a little ball. So that's literally all you do, is do Bantu knots and then undo them. And over time, that'll eventually lock up. And I'm telling you guys, this is an easy way to do it because all the time it kind of just looks maintained, and it's actually a really cool way to maintain your hair. Now, Bantu knots is actually another good way to actually put a bunch of nutrients into your hair if you plan on doing any external oils or anything like that, because in the knots, just as if you were to put in braids, when you're putting oils and stuff into your braids, it holds the product in your hair a whole lot better. But yeah, guys, it's really plain and simple. He has a, we'll say, 4B hair type. He does the Bantu knots, he undoes the Bantu knots, and that's how his hair looks when he takes the Bantu knots out. It'll hold its form really well because he has such a tight curl pattern. Now, if you have a looser curl pattern, it's not going to hold as well, and if you have a straight hair, it's not going to hold at all, really. And that's just a heads up for all you guys out there that want to try this method. It's mostly best if you have a tighter curl pattern. Now, this does work in the 3s as far as the hair types, but when you get into the 2s and even straight hair with a 1, it's not going to be as efficient or effective. There's other methods for those hair types, and I've explained those in other videos, so just stay tuned with my channel and I'll help you out, I promise. But we'll even include the 3s in this one. Concerning the 3s all the way to the 4s as far as the hair types, if you guys don't know your hair type by any chance, you can click the link down below that says, what is my hair type? It'll explain everything directly to you. But with this range of hair types from 3s to 4s, you can do the Bantu knots and then undo them, and your hair will look similar to his. And eventually, over time, those Bantu knots, after you take them out, they will eventually lock up. And that's just kind of how it goes with this method of starting your dreads. Now, one thing that you can use with doing the Bantu knots is a Jamaican mango and lime locking gel or any other locking gel. There's two good options on a locking gel that I would prefer, and that's actually the product of the day, which is locking gel. And you guys can choose whichever one you think works best. There's the Jamaican mango and lime locking gel that I personally love to use. It works great. The formula is awesome. They actually have two, and both of them work really well. But if you want to go on the lower end of the locking gels, you can do the tropical roots, and it also works well, and it also has a great scent just like the Jamaican mango and lime locking gel. But both of these locking gels work great, and I'm gonna link both of those down below, and you guys can choose which one you want to work with. Now, with the Jamaican mango and lime locking gel, I actually have a bigger tub linked down below just because you can use it periodically. It doesn't expire or anything like that, so you can use it over the time of you having your hair so that you don't have to keep purchasing new ones. But they do have a smaller version of it, and you can get that one too if you just want to test out the product. But if you know you want to use locking gel, I'm telling you, get the bigger one because it'll be worth it. But that is the product of the day, and the locking gel isn't only for Bantu knots like how we explained in today's video. You can use it for twisting with gel if you're just doing comb coils or finger coils or twists or whatever you want to call it. That's what you can use it for. And then you can throw in duck clips and do all this other stuff. But if you want to do all that, make sure to go to greatlocks.com, and there's literally tutorials and extra products, what you need for, you know, twisting your hair or doing bantu knots, whatever you need. I'm telling you, it's on the website. And watching those videos and using those products will get your hair the way that you want it to look. Especially if you follow what I told you in today's video, if you want to get your hair like NLE Choppa's. But you guys, that's Choppa's Dreadlocks. Thank you so much for requesting him. I really enjoyed explaining everything to you. Hopefully it helps you out. Like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure to comment down below who you guys want to see featured on the channel. Also, like I said, comment down below how you started your dreadlocks, or if you haven't started them yet, how you plan on starting them. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.